The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. And if you don't know anything else on this day, know that you deserve to be blessed. We want to welcome you to Titan in the Morning. Oh, good morning. Woo. Let me tell y'all, I'm rolling, baby. My production was like, don't you be lagging. I had to give me a couple of libations. Yes. Y'all with me this morning? Come on in. It's early morning. We are here. We are in it. We are doing it. Where you at this morning? Where are you? So, as you can see, I don't have a shirt on this morning, right? I got to go ahead on and mention this. I felt like I didn't want to have a shirt on this morning. I felt like it's my morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to y'all. We vibing. We doing what we need to do. So, why would I have, a shirt on? So, it's a Tuesday morning. So this is what I want to say this morning, right? Because sometimes people think because you are doing certain things, because you are presenting yourself a certain way, that you have to be that way. I didn't want to put a shirt on this morning, so I didn't want to put a shirt on. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to do anything to anybody, but that's just I didn't want to have a shirt on, right? I want to be free in the morning. In the mornings, normally when I'm drinking my cup, right? This is how I'm drinking it in the morning. This is how I'm drinking it. So I want y'all to come in this morning and we're going to talk a little bit about just getting your day started, right? Just getting your day started. I thought about this morning as I was sipping my first sip. I thought, what can we talk about today? What can I bring to the table? And so some mornings I am good to go. I am up and doing it, right? But in other mornings, I'm like, I need a little pick me up, So, yes. Y'all go follow me. Y'all go check me out. Y'all go do all of this stuff. And so let's go on and get into it. What's in the cup? Baby, look, I want to tell y'all something. There is this Starbucks, right? Coffee that they make, like the little pods, right? That they make. and it's it's really good, right? So I mix it with different types. So they have caramel, they have mocha, they have latte, they have vanilla, they have toffee nut, they have I'm trying to think cinnamon roll or something, cinnamon. They have all of these things, right? And I'm saying like, oh wait, so I'll be experimenting, right? I said I'd be experimenting. I putting this in the cup. This is so good. So this morning I have toffee nut, I have vanilla, and I have caramel, right? Now look, it all comes in threes. Y'all come on, they come in threes. So I get a little pick me up, and that's how I actually do it. I mix it up and I come on in, right? So in the mornings when I'm getting ready, coffee has become part of my morning. So it's become part of me getting ready and also experimenting, because as I told you, I'm experimenting with what's in the cup. Like I'm experimenting on how it's going to taste and things like that. And so it took me a couple of times to get it together to make sure that it's great. But what I want you to do is experiment in your cup. What's in the cup? I want you to experiment in your cup. You can mix up stuff. You can do all that. Nobody says that you have to do one type of coffee or one type of juice or one type of cream or whatever it is. You can mix it up and do all the stuff that you want to do. And so that's what I've been doing. So my morning routine, normally me getting up, me getting ready, I try to get up and fix breakfast and, and do the coffee and stuff like that. But some mornings I don't feel like doing it. So I had a conversation with someone the other day, and they were saying that I wait until the last minute to get up, and I still get to work on time, and I still do all of those things. And I said, well, here's the thing with me. I'm not that kind of person, and I've never been that kind of person. I don't like getting up at the last minute because then I got to rush. I might forget something. And then what if my commute to work doesn't allow me the grace or the time to get to where I need to be? And so they were like, well, Titan, you could just, it's nothing. I said, no, I like to prepare and give myself time. And this is the only reason why, because I find whenever I'm racing and I'm cramped for time, I forget things. I stop things. You know what I'm saying? I always, something goes wrong. If I give myself just a little bit of a grace period, I'm there, right? And then I don't have to stress about whether or not I'm going to be on time, because I know I'm going to be on time because I didn't gave myself a grace period. Now, here's the kicker to that, right? Y'all come on in close. So if I do that in the mornings, you with me? That means that I can stop and get me something. I can stop and get me some libation. I can stop and get me something to eat. I can, have a little extra time to walk. I can call into the deli at my job and make sure that my sandwich is ready or whatever it may be. Or I can eat at home before I go to work. So she said to me, well, that just seemed like you planning your day out and you're not doing this. And I said, but see, this is where we come to a point, right? We come to a point to where I want my day to be wonderful. I want my day to be great. I want you to leave your house or get up in the morning, and I want you to set that tone, that meter. I want you to set that meter. And I want you to set that meter at I'm great, I'm wonderful, I'm blessed. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to set that meter. And you can't set that meter if you're already behind the curve. If you're rushing, you can't do this. You're stressing out. You don't know what's happening. Come on. The day is going to be what you make it, right? The day is going to be what you make it. So make it a great day. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some time. Now, you don't have to give yourself an hour, but give yourself an extra 5-10 minutes or so, a little bit of a buffer, right? A little bit of a buffer so that you can be great and be great in your day. And when you get up in the morning, you got to set the tone. You got to say to yourself, I love me. This is who I am. My day is going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. And then I'm going to, it's almost like one of those little movies that you watch where you just see the person skipping, just going through. That's what I want to have in the mornings. And I can set that. I can set that. I just got to make sure that that's what I'm doing, because a lot of times what'll happen, people will say, "Oh, well, Titan, uh, you get up in the morning, you doing this and do." No, 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 no. I didn't set the tone. So when I come in to work in the mornings, right, I'm talking to the people and things like that, and I'm saying, "Good morning, how you doing?" Da 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 da. And so this is something that I learned some time ago, right? I learned that everybody is waiting for a well wish. Y'all follow me? Everybody's waiting for a well wish. What I mean by that is, in the mornings, it's almost expected that you'll say good morning, you'll greet someone, you give them a smile, you give them, hey, how's it going? Or on Mondays, you'll say, well, how was your weekend? And so forth and so on. So, what I put into my practice every morning when I get to work, or when I'm going somewhere, or even when I stop and get something to eat in the morning from Jack in the Box or from Shipley's or wherever I stop, I'm always, good morning, how are you? Good morning. It's a good morning. It's a bright morning. It's a great morning. And some people say, oh, well, Titan, that's a little cheesy. You why you got to do that? But see, I'm doing it for the other person, but I'm also doing it for myself. In the mornings, I need to have a pick me up. And the more that I can pick myself up, the better I will be. Remember, I'm starting my day off. So I'm starting my day off, boom. And as my day goes along, that's where I'm at, right? There's no chance that I'm going to go do, because I'm already I'm already up here, right? If I start my day off and I do what I need to do in order for me to be there, then there's nothing that nobody else can do. Whatever you may throw at me, it might bring me down a notch, but it's not going to bring me all the way down here. Why? Because I started my day in a way that I'm good for it. I'm great for it, right? And so I want you to think about that this morning. While you are sipping on your cup, right? You have mixed it all up. You have made sure that it was great and all that stuff. Think about what your day is going to be. And I guarantee you, if you just take one thought every morning and think, one thought every morning and think about your day, I guarantee you will be much better for it. Because I had to stop moping around. I had to stop feeling like I was down and not like, oh God. Because that type of energy attracts that type of energy. And you don't want that. I want to attract great energy and good energy and lovely energy. And so that's what I'm going to do. So in the morning when I have my cup, I'm already thinking about what it's going to be. And I am speaking and talking and making sure that everybody knows in the morning when I come in. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if I've never seen you before. Good morning. When I walk into my building, there are other offices in my building. And there are people always in the lobby and stuff like that. And I walk through, good morning, good morning, good morning. When I go and get my sandwich in the morning at the deli, good morning, how are you? How was your weekend? I'm always like that, right? Now, someone said to me, Titan, that seems a little bit exhausting. It's not exhausting because, again, remember what you're doing. You're setting your day up. If you fill your day, just think about your day as a cup. If you fill your day up with enough great energy, anything that comes your way on that day, it's going to be hard to drain that cup all the way down because you filled it up with all of that energy. It's the same thing with your spirit. When you pray and you meditate on your spirit, when you love on your spirit, when you feed your spirit becomes stronger. Your spirit becomes more fortified. And there's no way nobody can get into that spirit because you have fortified it. You have fed it what it needs to have. Now, can they chip away at it? Yes, they can. Can they chip away at it to a point where it may bring you all the way down? But if you are constantly, every morning, every day, feeding your spirit, your soul, your essence, the greatness that you are, acknowledging, right? Affirming, understanding that you are in control, baby, look. Look, they can't mess with you. They can't mess with you. And then people will wonder, Titan, well, why are you so happy? Somebody asked me, well, Titan, why are you so happy all the time and stuff like that? And I said, because I'm good. I'm good. I'm great right where I'm at. But in the mornings when I get up, I may feel a little groggy, But by the time I go and shower and brush my teeth and wash my face and do all this stuff, now it's time for me to pump it up. Now I got to get a little something. And I stopped watching the news in the morning because the news would bring me down. But I want to be in the now, right? I want to be in the know, if you would. I want to know what's happening. So with that being said, I started watching the news, but I understood what the news was for me. The news was informative. That's what it was. It wasn't anything against Titan. It was just news. So when I look at it like that, I acknowledge what the news is, and then I move on. The news should not take me down like that. It shouldn't make me feel some kind of way like I don't want to do my day or be in my day or love my day or love the people that are in my life. It shouldn't do that to me. But before, I was paying too much attention to what was on the news and not enough attention to what Titan needed. And what Titan needed was some affirmations. What Titan needed was a pick me up in the morning. What Titan needed was to be Titan and understand that Titan is just going to be Titan. So no matter what they say or what they do, right? It's about how I come back. It's about how it bounces back. That's the issue. So sometimes I may have to check a fool, but other times in the mornings, I am trying to set my day to make sure that I am great. This morning, I felt like, I wanted to be great. I wanted to show off my shoulders. show off my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do what's best for you. And it doesn't have to be mean or nasty or degrading or any of that, but do what's best for you. Because in the morning, you need to be up and on it. So I have been getting back into writing. And I want to say this because somebody asked me the other day, well, Titan, you don't post as much on social media. You don't do, the things that you feel like you don't do the things you were doing before. And I said, well, it's just been a little crazy. Things have happened and I haven't been in that good mind space. And they said, well, we love what you do, and stuff like that. And we love your post and all that. And I was thinking to myself say, so Titan, you have been doing this, but now you don't feel it, right? No. Follow me on this real quick. It's just a real little note. You don't feel it. However, you do feel it because I've been missing it. It's like I go in the mornings and I go to post and I'm like, and then I'm like, nah. Then I go to post again, nah. Or then I get caught up in something. So again, here I go. Show yourself some grace, Titan. This is what I had to do. Show yourself some grace so that you can post and you can live and you can thrive on social media like you've been doing before. Things are going to happen. And I'm not saying that I have never, and I won't ever again have a moment or feel some kind of way. My grandmother passed in June and I feel some kind of way. I don't post as much on social media. I don't do all of these things. I really don't go a whole lot of places anymore because I'm dealing with it one step at a time. But that doesn't mean that I'm down and out. What that means is that I've just been dealing with it. I have been doing things behind the scenes. I've been a part of campaigns. I've been a part of productions and things like that. So I've been doing things. I just haven't been doing a lot of social media. Now, Titan, how does that work for you? Because you're on social media again. So now what I do is in the mornings, I make time. Or in the afternoon, I make time. Or when I get a moment, I make time. And so I want my day to be great. And I don't want to feel like I have missed something or didn't do something because I was in that mode. Yes, I'm going to acknowledge it. Yes, I was feeling some kind of way. But yes, what makes me feel good? What makes me great, right? And I feel good when I can communicate with others, when I can understand, when I can answer questions, when I can give thought-provoking posts and things like that. It makes me feel good. So show myself some grace and make sure that I do that. So y'all saw how I just did that. I went all the way 360. It's about me, but it's also about you. You can do the same thing. Just show yourself some grace. Give yourself that little extra 10 to 15 minutes to make a decision or to do something or to put something in your cup or to do whatever it is you feel you need to do. But give yourself that time. Start your day the way you want to end your day. And in between the start and the end, you make sure that that day stays great. You make sure that you keep on keeping on. You make sure that you are uplifted. And if you got to sing you a song, sing you a song. Oh, say some people thought something was wrong because I wasn't posting on my IG because I was on my TikTok. But at the end of the day, my life is not on social media. And you're right. And you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to feel that your life has to be 24/7. But you do whatever makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Because he was saying on his IG, no. But on his TikTok, yes. Things are gonna come, things are gonna happen, because I was doing the same thing on TikTok, right? I'm glad you mentioned that, Kwame. I was doing the same thing on TikTok. I was posting on TikTok and people were like, well, Titan, where you been? I was like, well, I'm over here. But I wasn't thinking, right? So I tried to make sure that I cross post on everything. But what I want you to do today, and even with Kwame, just take a moment, right? Give yourself some grace so that you can be able to do what you need to do. And it could be posting on social media. It could be stopping, sitting outside and looking at the lovely sun, right? That has been placed for warmth and growth and healing. Who knew? Take a moment, right? And just woosah and meditate. Take a moment and do some mixology. You know what I'm saying? And mix you up a couple of cups and see which one you like best. Take a moment. That's all you got to do. Show yourself some grace. So this morning, right, on Titan in the Morning, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop sipping. No, I ain't. On this morning, I want you to show yourself some grace. And every morning going forward, I'm gonna check back in with you all because I'll be back on Thursday. But I want to check in. Show yourself some grace. Show yourself some grace. Sometimes people will push and pull you to the point to where you don't want to do anything. But show yourself some grace, because here's the thing. You show yourself some grace, you can come in and present yourself in the best light. You can come in and present yourself however you want to present. You can come in with no shirt on the morning show and do what you want to do. But show yourself some grace. Don't let it be a point of you starting your day already in the negative. Be in the positive, right? Don't start your day in the negative. Be in the positive. And sometimes being in the positive takes a little bit extra. You know what I mean? Because there's some things going on in this world that you don't really too much care for. But what I want you to do is take a moment, show yourself some grace, start your day the way you want to finish your day, and love yourself all the way through your day. Love yourself all the way through your day. I'm going to say it one more time. Love yourself all the way through your day. All the way, right? You're in control. You're the captain of the ship. You're the driver of this car. Show yourself some grace. Love yourself. So I want to do something this morning. I want to say just a quick little prayer. Or just a little something for you all, right? I want you to take a moment, center yourself, right? Center yourself. I want you to acknowledge your breath. I want you to breathe, right? And I want you to listen to these words, right? And it's a little catch, right? And I want you to think about this every morning when you start your day. Think about it, okay? It goes like this. Okay. You center yourself. You done got your breath. All right. So it goes like this. I am. I can be. I will be. 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 Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Peace and blessings to you. Good morning to you. Look, I want y'all to make sure that you are worthy. You are capable of all that you dream of, all that you can fathom. I want you to be great in the morning. I want you to start your day the way you want to finish your day. I want you to love yourself. Remember, I can be, I will be worthy of all the great things that are coming your way that are for you. Peace and blessings to you. It is Titan in the morning. I will see you all on Thursday. And look, I might have a shirt on and I might not, but there will be something in the cup. Okay? Y'all come on back and talk to me in the morning. Titan in the morning, baby. Bye-bye.